Me, John, Kai, and Steve had a conversation on just in general, making sure we're all on the same page of how shit is with the gang, right? Like making sense of everything. And I'm just gonna lay out some clear-cut ways of how I want this gang to be. For a long time, I don't think I really was giving my input on what I want for the gang, because I just didn't really care about what I wanted for the gang. But what I want is what all four of us want, so I'm just gonna lay it out there, right? With going forward, there is to literally be no shooting or stabbing of anybody in the gang. I don't care if it's SBS. If someone comes to me and says someone was stabbed or shot, you will just be removed. Actually. And if it is literally some dumb SBS, be like, oh, he stole my burger, so I shot him in the head, you'll just be an example. Because all it takes is one person getting kicked for some dumb SBS shooting shit, and then no one wants to do it no more. So don't be the example.
In my opinion, that's worse, to be honest.
Yeah.
You're shooting a gang member over, as the example you used, stealing your burger, then that's worse than shooting them for a valid reason.
Just
and that includes
no ifs, buts, maybes on that.
That includes flammable and explosive objects too.
What?
If you end up getting in a straightener with someone behind a gaff, you have a fist fight because you've had a disagreement.
What about
I could give less
helicopter
of a
blades?
fuck.
Yeah, what about helicopter blades?
Yeah, that's none of that either. None of that.
Or like, what if someone's flying a helicopter and you accidentally one tap the rotor and then they go flying into Legion Square?
You don't even
What
need to
about
ask
if
a
while
question
someone's
about
fueling the
accidents,
car up,
bruv.
you pour petrol all over it, and then when they drive off, it lights like 4 of your gang members on fire?
And then you hop out the car and shoot the person that did it in the head with the eagle after
What if
missing
you
like
pull
8
up on
shots.
Grove at half an hour before a gang meeting?
Yeah, everything you
tires
just
have fell off
listed
your car,
sounds
so you
like
crash
brain
into
dead
about 10
SBS
people?
that could get you out of the gang. So yeah, no, yeah, you answered your own question.
What if you're up
None of
and
that.
at them and storms in like 2 minutes?
If it's 6 p.m., that's different.
Right.
That's the
What
only
if
one
it's
that's getting loud.
6:01?
Nope.
What about 5:58?
Nope. 6 only. But I'm dead ass. It's not like no bullshit. Like everyone loves to be like not serious and shit, but I'm like it is literally that. You will just be the example. It could be over the dumbest shit, but you'll just get made the example. So don't be the example.
Wait, so no
in
5:58
terms
shootouts?
Of we get it, bro. You're here. You got your attention.
I was just trying to clarify.
Man, that's not fair on Jim.
No, it's facts though. It's like being the loudest one in the room, innit? But
Sorry, mate, I'm so shut out.
the other thing that we have basically decided, right, is just on the energy of what we're on. We fizzled out a little bit from what we was when we founded this shit. So we are wanting to reinstate some old school Manor shit. We're gonna be on our matching energy, but we're gonna be a bit more specific with what I'm laying out so you actually understand what I'm saying, right? When it comes to any sort of criminal shit, right? For the time being, and this is subject to change, the only reason it is as it is right now is because of finances and firearms. Anyone other than Hydra and Besties is free game if you want to hit a criminal lick. If someone's doing Oxy and it's not someone in Hydra or Besties and you want to hit a lick, you're blessed. If someone's doing a money run and they're not in Hydra or Besties, you're blessed. Criminal licks is blessed. Civilian shit, we don't need to touch. We're a Southside gang. We ain't got no reason to be going and robbing a bin man, right? At this moment in time, we don't need to do that. We're going to be on our Southside shit. Our target is going to stay on people that are in the same lifestyle as us. If it's criminal, doing criminal shit, and they're not in those two gangs, then they're free game. Civilians is just off limits because it's just a waste of our time. We need materials as well. Robbing Sandy is just like we're shooting ourselves in the foot because barely anyone does it. And then another thing we've said is we just want to reinstate and make sure everyone is very, very clear on the whole cop thing. We do not with cops. That runs down to, you might not know you're cooperating, but if a cop comes up to you and being like, oh, what's happening here? And you're like, oh, Bestie's just had a shootout with so-and-so. We don't do none of that. No information. Like, even if it's some shit you think they already know, you don't need to be the one to remind them. Like, we don't do none of that. And that's the most serious shit. If we're Southside, cops is a no-go. No dating cops either. If anyone's on that shit, I'll boom you myself.
Who's dating cops?
Hopefully nobody.
Who's doing that?
The Saints.
Who's been doing that?
Who's doing that?
What was the
Anyone
chat?
know who's
Remind me
been
what
doing
else
that?
we said. I've
Anyone to the right
goldfished.
or any
I've
other
goldfished. What was the other points? What was the other points?
I don't know.
Well, I hope to God no one is doing it because it's going to be swimming with the fishies.
How much is the gang buying materials for? Because I robbed some off a hostage earlier. I'd love to sell them. 400.
I got a question.
Yeah, go on.
What's with it? How come Besties and Hydra, are they just off limits? Like,
No, just for the time being while we were getting money and guns up again. Like, we're just out the back of that Besties war and then obviously bank trucks. That's not like a forever thing. Like, with how we are, I'm very much of the opinion of, like, we should look at everybody with the same lens but also there's a level of like being responsible with the money and also having somewhat respect for some fights are going to be more draining than others, and we need at least like a base level of shit to facilitate it.
Yeah, so that's fair. So you like, well, another thing you said, like matching energy, right? So
Yeah.
say like, I don't know, Future does something to me, yeah, spits on me, robs me, whatever, for whatever reason, I'm good to go and do that back, right? Because I'm matching the energy, right?
Yeah, if Future spits and robs you, then I would expect us to go and rob him and spit on him, no? Like, I feel like that's a given. Like, if it's like some actual shit like that. Yeah.
But that also means, to be honest, just with how the city is, if he robs and spits on you at a bank truck, then you do the same to him at the next bank truck. You don't just go.
Yeah. The energy
Right.
transfers in the situation,
sense,
basically, right? It's like I've been getting told that apparently a lot of time at the moment, besties are like kind of ignoring the other gangs at bank trucks on like cargos and shit and just headlining straight for us. So if they're doing that to us, we would then run the same shit back to them, you know?
They did that shit.
Bro, they took a bank truck today and hit for him, like right across their block.
Yeah, I heard, bro. The other thing is we're gonna be a lot more stern on like block floaters being on radio and shit. Like, it's fine to have friends of the gang around the block, but they're just becoming too comfortable with getting people on the radio and being in and around conversations they shouldn't be. Like, if I'm on the radio and I hear like Cole, for example, on the radio, I'm gonna say, why are you on the radio? Who gave you the radio? And if they're not in the gang and they're a friend of the gang, they shouldn't be on our main radio. If you want to be on radio with like friends of the gang, then make a different radio and let people know, you know? Another thing I want to bring in is like some no man left behind shit. So if possible, in any situation where we've got people down, we should be trying to stash our shit, get changed, go back and get that person out. It's something that the besties are well good at. Yeah, some people in the gang do try it, but as a gang in general, we've never really been that on it. Like, if we go do a boost right now and 2 people go down, we should drop our shit, go back, try to get them. If we go do a bank truck, same shit. Like, we should be trying to get our boys away from the cops every time. Like, I'd rather 3 people go pen instead of 1 because 2 of them tried to get them out and the other 2 have got nothing on them and got changed, because you're only going to get charged with, like, blocking, whatever they call it.
Obstruction of justice.
Yeah, obstruction, right? So, like, we should just be riding out for each other to that extent. Like, if someone's there, you try to get them out. If you fail, you fail. At least you tried. But if we get good at it, like in wars and shit, that can be a game changer. Because if you end up getting 5 out of the 6 people out and they don't go pen and they've still got the shit on them, like, easy, bro.
It's not as hard as like you think it. Like, the cops actually, as long as you like change the outfit, like, and you know, speak to them, it's not that hard to get people in cars, to be honest. If you just pull up the car next to them, like. After that shootout the other day, I changed outfit like 4 times, and each time the cop like let me get 1 person in the car. Like, each time I changed outfit, they just hit you, go firm a baton or 2.
Yeah.
And then usually what Rupert told me as well.
What else did we talk about, chat?
Is usually they only have 1 person tasing you. So if you're getting spam tased or some shit, if you just tackle the person that's tasing you, then you should be good, to be honest.
I jumped out of a car with a golf club and ran at a cop and then got gunned down at about 4 angles with class 2s. It was mint, bro.
I mean, I tell what you expect, bro.
I tried to.
With force. Right, so I just.
No, they always won you. They one up you every time.
Well, yeah, I thought, but one up from that, I thought it'd be a taser, bro. I thought it like went bare knuckle, nightstick, taser, class 1, class 2. So I just thought if I get a golf club out, they're gonna like tase me and then try and cuff me, and then I just got absolutely peppered. Seeing someone trying to beat Los Santos Times through me, bro.
Well, no,
that's
pretty
good.
nice, to be fair.
Oh yeah, go on, hop in.
The conversation we had last night, is that done or no?
Yeah, I gave the key back.
That's good to know. We are, from now on as well, vouchers won't be going into any properties other than Grove. I know some vouchers here would have like been in the armory and stuff before. That's just a change we're bringing in from now, just to make it a bit more of a differentiation between member and vouch. So from now on, if you need shit, like, you can still ask and get shit, just wait outside, don't come in. And it's also on members to not be just bringing people in willy-nilly. Matt's lost his keys because he runs in and out the armory with guns out and just invites every Tom, Dick and Harry to come chill in there. So if people do that, they'll just lose their keys. But as of right now, like, if you don't do that shit and vouchers stay outside, you don't need to lose your keys.